In this video, I'm going to show you what we are doing with perfect squares in the classroom. It just requires a poppet. The square ones are best, but you can use it with poppets as long as they have enough. So for this one, for perfect squares, we talk about it is a square. So what does that look like? So we start with the number 4, and I have them pop out what multiplies to 4. So 1 times 4, 2 times 2, and 4 times 1. Right, so when I look at my options, this one is not a square. This one is a square, and is it the same on both sides? 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's how I know it's a square. This one's not. So when I ask them, is it a perfect square? Well, the answer would be yes. And then if they look at their options, the only one that made a square was when I had 2 and 2. So the perfect square of 4 is made by the number 2 times 2. So another big misconception we have in the classroom is that all even numbers are perfect squares. And so I have them pop out the factors. So 1 times 8 for 8, and they'll see that makes a rectangle, so that does not work. So then 2 times 4, and that does not work. It's close, but it doesn't work. And then I would have them pop out 8 times 1, which would just be a straight up and down, and they would see, okay, well, the number 8 is not a perfect square. So this is a really great way to have them practice perfect squares and see if it actually makes a square. And then once it makes a square, then talk about what it looks like. So in this case, this makes a square. And it's 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 over, and then the perfect square number is 9, because if I counted all of them, I have 9 in this square. But 3 times 3, or 3 squared, made the perfect square.